Imagine being able to create 15 viral social media posts, just like these two produce, in less than 15 seconds. In this video, I'm going to run through a simple automation I've put together that takes structure and templates from top creators to produce posts in less than 15 seconds, regardless of your niche or industry. Let's dive in. So I'm going to actually show you the generator in action first, so you've got an idea of how it works, and then what I'll do is I'll just quickly run through how I've structured it. So I've got this folder in OneDrive where it's going to put the social media posts. Then I've got this simple automation that is going to create it. I have this record in Notion already, which is automate the onboarding clients for accountants. So then all it's a case of doing, if I do test workflow, I'm going to find the post to create. It's going to create the viral posts. It's going to take a second. It's 15 seconds, didn't I say? 15, come on. So it's created the file in the folder. It's updated Notion. So we should be good to go. Perfect. Back to the folder. Quickly refresh that. So we've got the onboarding of clients for accountants. So it's called it the subject line. And then we should have one sentence posts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, multi-line paragraph posts, and then list posts. Perfect. So it's done it. If we go back to Notion, it's processed and it's got a link straight to the document. Awesome. How have I gone about this? So I did a live stream over the weekend running through how I set this up. I did a bit of a neat one. Again, I've got this content hub that I basically use to create more of my blogs, videos, track everything, and now I'm adding in automation. So I put the information into Notion and away it goes. So in Notion, all I do is you add in the onboarding of clients, you choose a platform. So I've got LinkedIn, X, Twitter, automation. So you create and then it says to process, and then it gives me the output. So I've got a subtopic in your niche. So you want to talk about automation, then you want to talk about automation tools like N8N, you can do. And it'll just go and create it there. And then you've got a reference to have 15 posts. So let's just run through how I've put it together. So at the minute I'm just running this manually. This will start running every hour or every day to pull out new ones. The viral social media post database, I make sure the automation is set to create, which we have in here. So we've got the automation set that to create. Then I've got this agent that actually runs, and this is where I got to give credit to Dan Core. So Dan Core did a post recently where he's using one of his new products has a way to generate viral posts, and it was X-Twitter I think he was doing it for. So this is a great way of coming up with the posts. And then in his example, you're passing the topic, and then you're passing a post template that you want to mirror and use. So I've expanded it a little bit to passing the topic automatically, passing the post template to use. So we've got all this information from Dan Core, who's amazing at this sort of thing, at posts. What I've started doing is I've taken Dan Core's writing course. So that's how I know sort of the stuff he's publishing. But also I've taken Justin Welsh's courses in the LinkedIn OS and the content operating system as well. And what I like is one of my favourite posts is this structure that he's got, which is problem, agitate, intrigue, positive future and solution. And he gives you an example here is how he's kind of done it into the structure in the posts. And then I just need to pad it out so it's got the full post in there. And then what you can do is you can just basically replace it in here. And then the next step, what I've done is I want you to use the tools that are inside this full automation to create a document. So once the output is created, use the create file tool to save the output to OneDrive. Remember the URL or the file as you will need this. URL of the file as you will need this. Set the Notion. So use the Notion, this works. Use the Notion update tool to mark the database which is processed. Use this tool to save the created document URL in the URL field. using the URL for the previous tool execution. Give as much information as you can. Cool. Okay, so that's, if I test that, it's not got any coming in. So we'll do another run through. So what do you want to do? So let's talk about business growth using automation. Let's do it for LinkedIn and let's do it for Create. So, right, I've got that. That's what I want to talk about, say, next week. And then the automation, once I update this, it will run every hour. Find new posts, which it has done. Go and create an it. So we'll just open this one and then just expand that while that's running. You can see it's for LinkedIn posts and business growth using automation. Perfect. One thing I want to do actually while it's running, a good thing to do is set up an error workflow. So this one, if it ever fails when it's running, it actually will send me a Telegram message. So I know that when things are running, you can jump in, fix them whenever you need. Create the file, hopefully update Notion. I'll switch over to that to watch it change in real time. Cool. And we've got, and there we go, we've got the document in. So let's see if it's done that. So it's done. Is it growing because you're doing 10 out of 10 instead of, ooh, this is good. Cool, so that's how you can use templates and the big creators are using. So what's the next steps? Well, I'm potentially looking at automating this into a product I've started using called Potato. So let's say you've got this good one. Let's see, which one is it? Automation. Signs you're killing your business, risk personally. Oh, right. So that one. So you've got good posts. And what Potato does is a good way of repurposing it. So all you need to do is just add a source, click add, and then I want to repurpose that to say Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, sorry, and Twitter, because it was a LinkedIn type of post I was trying to generate. Then do generate post. So it's created a Facebook post. Are you sabotaging? Oh, that's a good one. Add an image. Stuck in the weeds of your business. Oh. So yeah, so if I can then, so the next part of call would be to see if I can do something with each file or each post, and then just click it to go, right, I want it to go into Potato straight away, and then you've got all this information in there. Hope you found this useful, and it's a good way of creating a lot of content. You know, you're not logged into a social media account staring at a blank screen. You've got something to start for your business or whatever you're talking about. If you do find this sort of content creation and repurposing useful, I've got another video where I turn blog posts into over 80 pieces of content. Thanks. Speak to you soon.